Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excuse me while I toast the foot of my cigar.
You do that.
Yeah, usually
Hey man.
we get this going before the show, but my bad.
Hey man. Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Would it be decent of the city of New York and the team of New York for the Knicks franchise to just give Patrick Ewing a 10-day contract?
Mm.
Give him a 10-day. Can they get a 10? Can Patrick Ewing get a 10-day?
Give Pat Ewing a 10-day. Put him on the team for a little bit. Let them go ahead and claim a ring if they so happen to win. If they so happen to win, put him back on the team. I mean, as a matter of fact, even if you don't give him a 10-day contract, put him back on the team, or just give him a ring. Give him a ring. Give him an honorary ring.
Hire him as a coach or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, make him a trainer or something just for this period of
Yeah,
time. You know what I'm saying?
staff. Yeah, put him on the
Give him
staff.
somebody hire Patrick Ewing, man, because it's looking good, man. It's looking the best it ever looked. Let Pat get that. You know what I'm saying?
It's looking really promising for the Knicks. I mean, I'm not salty. I'm actually feeling happy for the Knicks. You know what? I mean, the crazy thing, watching that last game that we that was played, game 6, game four. Um, it was a good game. It was a good game for the game of basketball for basketball fans. Like crazy finish, crazy ending. I feel bad for San Antonio fans, but as a basketball fan, that was a wild finish. Like it actually satisfied the basketball fan in me.
Yeah. That game got intense, man. It got intense. And it's just like when I see stuff like that, it's enjoyable because you're witnessing a historic moment,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody wants to witness history. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants the era to be great. They want to witness something special, and that was something special. But I always feel bad for the team on the losing end or something like that, man. This is like,
Right.
wow, man, you got to be a part of that side of history, man. Which somebody's got to be there. Well, man, it sucks to be San Antonio after a game like that, man.
Man, if I was a San Antonio fan, I would be heartbroken. Like living in the city of San Antonio and watching it and just feeling the city, I felt bad enough for the city and for the fans. But if I was a diehard San Antonio fan, I would be so heartbroken. Had a chance to go 2-2 in the series and going back to San Antonio and having a lead like that. I know the fans, they were sitting back around halftime like, yeah, we good. We got this. Life is good. We ain't worried. You know what I'm saying? Like the pressure of the night is off. Now you just throwing back some beer, eating some hot dogs and burgers and chilling and watching the game. It's like, all right, here we go. Come on back to San Antonio. Rah, rah, rah. Cheer your team on. And then to just watch it all just fade. That gotta hurt.
Hey, man,
That gotta
fade.
hurt. That's gotta hurt.
That leads me to the question: is it over tonight? Because that takes a lot out of a team. That is enough to end
It
the
does.
series.
It does. It
Me and my
does.
son talked about this, right? And before game 4, after game 3, I said it's going to end in 6. They're going to alternate games from here. New York's going to win, San Antonio going to win, and then afterwards, New York going to finish them in 6. That was my prediction. The game at halftime, I told my son to score. You know, they were down like 30. I was
Yeah.
like, well, son, I was wrong. This is the update on the score because he wasn't watching the game. So I was like, the next day he went to sleep. And the next day I'm like, yo, can you believe they came back and won? And he was like, no way, no way. So I was telling him afterwards, that might change my prediction because that can take a lot out of you. That can kill your
Yeah.
spirit after that.
Yeah. But how do you pick yourself up and get up for a game like this today after that deflation? Like when when you deflated, you're deflated. You ain't got no more bounce left. You ain't got
Yeah.
no more resiliency, no more bounce back. You deflated. You deflated. And that's how I look at it. So I would like to say that the series is probably over after that. But the only thing that's the saving grace is the fact that every game has been close. Every game the Spurs had a chance to win. So it's not like they've just been getting beat. They've been beating themselves.
Yeah.
So if they can play similar to how they've been playing and just not beat themselves at the end of the game, they'd be all right. They can win it. They can win it. Actually, they can win the next 3 straight, technically, if they just don't beat themselves in the next 3 games. But the thing is, they probably will. And then after a game like that, with the team being so young, I don't see no bounce back. I don't see no bounce
Except
back.
with the team being so what?
So young.
That's where I was going. So what you're saying is a very mature take, but I want you to know the oldest person on the team is the coach, and the coach is younger than you and I. So
that's crazy. That's
when
crazy.
you look at it from that point of view, I just don't know who. I don't know if the monks taught Wemby that yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who's the guy who's going to step up and have that take. You know what I'm saying? But that's the take to have, and that's the only way they'll survive is with that take. Otherwise, it's a wrap. Because like you said, that's that Shane song. That take your soul right there. That's a soul stealer. Is what happened on game 4. So.
I mean, getting eggs thrown at the back of your head while you're walking to your hotel room. I think that's an indication of That's
New York, boy. I seen what's his name? What's my man? Steve Jackson. He said, boy, you can tell New York ain't never won that. Y'all know who to do that to, because y'all know what would have happened if y'all did that to us. And he ain't lying. Them Indiana boys would have been
yeah. They would have got at him.
Straight off on them.
Got at him. But hey, good for New York. I mean, hopefully the fans don't act too rambunctious. I heard that the Knicks fans, they're not allowed in the Frostbank Center.
Good.
I heard that they canceling their tickets. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if it's true or not, but the rumor, the word on the street is Knicks fans tickets are getting canceled.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you this: the way New York treated San Antonio was horrible, especially after San Antonio showed that good Southern hospitality there. Yeah, so if them Tejanos ain't playing no games with them New York fans when they come to San Antonio, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I understand it.
Hey, look, no more security, because like they've been rolling out the red carpet for them, making sure they had beefed up security, make sure they're taken care of in and out the stadium, all that good stuff. But now it might be like, you know what? This how y'all want to treat us? No security. Hey, amigo, do what y'all do.
Do what you do, and them Tejanos get on they. I want to cuss, but family friendly show. You know what I'm saying? Get on their hind parts. We'll say that.
Hey, sure, that ain't what they want. They might be New York Knicks, but they ain't New Yorkers.
Nah.
Play no games. It's open carry state down here. So hey, look.
Yeah.
Y'all better be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So New York, I mean, and here's the thing, like even with New Yorkers, right? I used to always hate, I'm from New York. That don't mean you tough. Some of the toughest boys and boys in the South, Texas boys, the boys who work with their hands. They in the heat working. Oil rig.
Right. And that's some of the toughest work you can do on an oil rig. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, man, it's always interesting hearing like some of the New York rappers come to that realization when they realize that everybody's tough and it's just not tough people in New York. Because I hear them tell stories of going to the South and learning the hard way and getting run up out of there in them clubs and stuff, man, or going to Chicago in the Midwest and learning the hard way, even Ohio. You know what I'm saying? How crazy other places in the country get. And it's like you start realizing everybody got crazy people. You ain't special. Like
special. Okay, New York. Great. Concrete jungle. You so tough. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's different. Well, I ain't gonna say it's different, but it's the same stuff going on everywhere. But what other people going through it is just as bad. You know what I'm saying? And some of what they went through made them physically strong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying? You look at somebody like Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Somebody born in the South. You know what I'm saying? Georgia boy, country.
Yeah, that's where the best athletes come from, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not.
Alabama boys who play in Alabama, they got from the South. The boys, grown men.
Alabama boys and Florida boys too. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not get it twisted. You know, so play the game if you want, man. But hopefully everything goes smooth tonight, man. You know, if they do win, you know, hopefully San Antonio continues to show class if they win in San Antonio. And hopefully if it goes back to New York and they win in New York, please show class, man. Do not treat them players bad, man. They ain't got nothing. It ain't personal. It's a game at the end of the day. It's just basketball. Basketball, New York fans. Like,
Yeah.
Chill.
Word to LeBron. LeBron said it's just basketball. It's just basketball.
Yeah, man.
The GOAT said it. So, it's just basketball. So fans,
Yeah.
chill out. Win, lose, or draw, whatever. Is celebrate the wins. I know losses are heartbreaking, but be safe. Be safe.
Hey man, speaking of GOAT, he came out and he's asking for Max with the Lakers, right?
No.
So that might be a play to get out. Everybody say he ready to go get him a championship somewhere else, Cleveland perhaps. Yeah, he asking for a max deal with the Lakers. So that's the beginning of this trade. It ain't his team no more. I don't care what he did in round 1 of the playoffs. I still don't think that he's worth it. Aside from his value is in the attention he brings at this point in time, not necessarily his own court.
He's gonna get tickets. He's gonna get ticket sales.
Yeah,
he's LeBron James. He's still gonna do LeBron things from time to time. He's gonna show glimpses of himself from moment to moment. But people are gonna line up at the turnstiles to see LeBron. They get a glimpse of LeBron, especially on his tail in his career. Nobody knows when it's gonna be his last game or his last season, so he's gonna continue to draw tickets. But the ask for the max, come on, man. Yeah. Maybe that is to try to get out and say, all right, let's deal him somewhere else, and then maybe he can get a chip. Even then, what are you still playing for? You're not gonna pass up MJ. Now, I don't care how big he is. You're not gonna pass him up.
The capitalist in me now is kind of thinking, even after we said this, though, it's like, well, if he secretly knows to himself, this is my farewell tour year, max deal is fair. Give me a 1 year max deal. You know what I'm saying? And
it's like you're gonna make the money back.
You're gonna get your money this year because it's the last season. But I ain't told you yet. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna get your money.
Maybe. And then especially if you're not gonna win a championship. If you don't think the Lakers have a chance of winning, spend the money on me. I'm gonna get the butts in the seat on this farewell tour. You'll make your money back. It's fine. You're not gonna win the championship. Then after I retire, then go put your money on somebody. Give it to Luka and bring in 3 other superstars. Do what you got to do. Maybe if that's a logic, I can buy it.
I can buy it. The basketball fan in me doesn't enjoy that take. You know what I'm saying? But the capitalist in me is like, makes sense.
And he's a businessman. He's a businessman. When it comes down to it, he's more a businessman than basketball player right now. So I feel it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What we smoking, bro?
Yeah, I was about to say, let's get to these cigars. Let's reveal it. I think I revealed it for a quick minute while I had to fix the banners and get the right episode up. But yeah, hey, I'm all in.
Clearly, wrong side
for you. Not for me. That was the right side for me. Oh no! Wait. Oh no, there we go. I'm on the Padron, man. Hey, look, I think I found my home. I love Placencia. I love Oliva. I love that V series. But I think I found my home. I think I found my place. I love my fathers, but I think I found my home. And I think
what's interesting? I hate to step on your point because I know you about to continue to make it, but I understand the logic already. Because
okay. I want to hear it.
In my mind, we looked at Placencia as a brand that don't miss. You know what I'm saying? And Oliva is a brand we love, and it don't really miss, but it's got a super high peak, and then it's
what else after that?
After that, it's like they cool. It's cool after that. You know what I'm saying? But Padron is just consistently here. You know what I'm saying? Just consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's so, and they have a lot of different variety to their line also.
Yeah.
Whereas Oliva is kind of like, we give you this group. You know what I'm saying?
Small shot group, small circle.
And it's gonna be great.
It'll be great.
And this one's gonna be really, really exceptional. But this is all we give you, you know. So I get the logic. Now I'm sorry. Did I step on your point, or was that
no? That was perfect. That was perfect. You pretty much hit the nail on the head, point for point, almost. As far as how I feel, Padron gives you that Oliva V filling, just slightly underneath it, of course, across a broader spectrum.
Yeah.
Oliva gives you that Oliva V experience in the V and nothing else.
Yeah.
Placencia gives you what it gives you. It does. My fathers give you what it gives you. But Padron gives you that V-esque. And you know what? It kind of reminds me, I would put Fuente, Arturo Fuente, and Padron family style cigars, like how they had their moments of their of how their cigars smoke across a variety, similar varieties across the spectrum of a bunch of different types of cigars, but all in that same vein, right? So you're not going to get too much variety with the Padron, in my opinion, but just enough, but all at super high levels. It's going to give you just the right amount of goodness across the board with the cigars. And I think I like where I'm at right here. So Padron, I'm smoking this 1964 Family Reserve, 85 years. And this one was inspired by the fact I was smoking a 1926 last week during my weekly smoke. And I'm sitting back, I'm like, man, I think this is better than the anniversary stick. Which one do I like better? So then I went back to the humidor today, get my cigar for the show, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to sit with Padron a little bit more. I think I need to smoke another one to see, is it really giving me what I'm looking for? What's the best one of these? He has several different types of Padrons, but never really delved or dove or did a deep dive rather into the Padron series. And really giving them a fair shake as far as the fair ratings that we give them on this show. So
yeah,
I'm with the Padron 1964 Family Reserve, 85 years. Again, a lot of different variety in the same families, but this is where we're at. We're in the 1964 Family Reserve. Let me give you some quick details. So wrapper Nicaraguan, origin Nicaraguan, binder and fillers all Nicaraguan. So we're in there.
Simple enough. So for me, I got the Macanudo Maduro, what I'm smoking today.
Macanudo.
Yeah, man. So Macanudo Maduro, what I have as far as the specs on this cigar. Let me see here. Details. The origin is Dominican Republic. Connecticut broadleaf is the wrapper. I got a Connecticut binder and I got a Dominican/Mexican filler on this right here. So
okay, yeah. Nice little mixed bag you got going on there with Macanudo. Hopefully it all blends well. See how it goes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, before we jump off the topic of sports, real quick. So what's it right now? The FIFA World Cup.
Yeah,
FIFA. They call it FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, man.
I think as I'm getting older in age, I think it's time for me to start appreciating other sports outside of basketball and football and, you know, the main sports that we all grew up loving. Let's start getting into some soccer, like sitting back watching these soccer games and stuff like that and letting that entertain me. I think it's time. I think I should appreciate it more. If the world can appreciate it, why can't I?
Have you tried?
I'm going to. I'm going to tune in and see these games and see if I can evolve. I want to see an evolution of me when it comes to sports. I want to see it. I want to see if I can get into it.
You know, sometimes I do it, right? So I have all my apps and whatnot where I have different live sports, and I occasionally watch some of them, but I don't find myself watching for an entire quarter in most cases when I try other sports.
Yeah.
Seems like Olympic time is the only time I can truly watch it for an extended period, but that's the best of the best also. So, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and then it's also like the nostalgia of the Olympics that makes it kind of gets your juices going to sit down and watch all these different types of competitive sports. It's just the spirit of competition. But I want to get into it for the fact of, you know what I'm saying, why not try to enjoy some football? You know what I'm saying? See what that's all about.
It's just maybe I'm at a stage in life where I can be open to soccer now, right? Or football, because at the end of the day, I still have a little soft spot for hockey here and there, man. I will watch a game for a long period of time, and it still won't be more than a quarter, but I can watch it for extended periods. Like, and that's land hockey is all it is. So it's the same thing. But the field is so big that you don't get the threat of a score that you get in hockey.
Hockey's like it's quick back and forth. The action of back and forth is you never know when somebody gonna hit that hockey puck and get it in there. So and I would like to say that the scoring in hockey is a little bit more exciting than the scoring in soccer. It's like it's a bigger build up than he gets a kick unless you and you don't ever know when you're gonna get another chance at the net. But in hockey, it's zooming back and forth, the slapping the hockey puck, and it can get a little exciting. And even in the 90s when the Red Wings was getting to it, you know what I'm saying? We had I went there. Detroit sports. Hey, look, hockey town. Come on now, we're gonna talk hockey. You got to talk about Detroit.
Come on, man. Get it off, man. Say it.
You had Steve Eiserman and all them guys like that getting to it. It got exciting. It got exciting for a little bit in the 90s, man. So it drew me in. But like the action of hockey kind of draws you a little bit more. So I want to see if the action of soccer can do the same. It does take a little bit longer for them to run up and down the field and set up for the different scores, and then they start the game, and you know what I'm saying, you got to throw the ball in from the side and all that good stuff. But maybe in my older age, maybe I have a little bit more patience to enjoy soccer. Maybe.
It's like more action-paced baseball. Soccer and baseball got the same struggles. It's just not enough. It's not enough excitement to me, man. It's not enough threat that something could happen.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a boxing fan, right? But boxing is exciting when there's a threat of a knockout. Like, even if you watch a Wilder fight and it's barely any punches thrown, you're on the edge of your seat because it don't take but
never know.
That.
You never know when the blow's gonna happen.
Yeah, so the threat of scoring or whatever scoring is in your sport is exciting. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I don't know, man. It's just shrink the field. I think that'd make it better for me. Just shrink the field.
Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, shrink the field. Instead of going a long way, go the short way across.
Go the short way across, man. Baseball, do like football, and make every home run worth 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the every base you get in there, you get 2 points for a far out kick. You know what I'm saying? 1 point if you close up.
Yeah.
Get like different spots on the field with different point values.
Yeah, so it's just a little bit more. The score 1-0 stinks at the end of a game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
0-0 after 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like no, I can't.
90 minutes of playtime, and it's 0-0.
That's the thing. And I say in baseball the same thing. Just raise your numbers values a little bit. It'll be more exciting for people, even in baseball. For us that don't like that, home run worth 3 points and a base hit worth 1 point or something. You know what I'm saying? And then actual run by going through worth 2. So the scores can get up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
every now and then you will have a baseball score that they'll score like 9, maybe even 10 points or whatever.
I know 9-0 or 9-2. Yeah, and you're like, that must have been a good game there. Like,
they went off. He hit the ball 10 times out of 300.
Yeah, but that's why football is smart, because 28 to 24 looks better. You know what I'm saying? Than just saying 4 to 3. You know what I'm saying? That stinks.
Wait a minute. Okay, I had to look up what was the highest score in soccer. Okay, so FIFA World Cup Finals. 1954, because the first one I saw was outrageous. 12 goals, 7-5. 1954. European Major Leagues, 7-5, 12 points, 11-1. Okay, the most legitimate highest match in 1885, 36-0.
Who? What year?
1885.
But y'all better step y'all game up, man, because 1885 was killing y'all today, man. Y'all gonna tell me the defense got better. I get it, but ugh.
And they didn't play defense like that back in the day.
Yeah,
Yes. So the highest score in soccer, or the most amount of goals in one soccer game was 12, 7-5.
I can imagine if basketball every point was worth 1 instead of 2. You know what I'm saying? The game would be it'd be missing something, you know.
Yeah. So the fact that you have different phases of scoring in football too, in football and basketball, that's what makes the sports probably stand out a little bit more for us. Yeah, every score is the same in baseball. Every score is the same in hockey. Every score is the same in soccer. There's no variation in the way the game is played or the flow of the score rather. So different phases of scores that could change things. It could change things. And basketball was even talking about changing the scoring again and adding a 4-point play to it. 4-point shot.
Don't do that. It's high enough already. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine everybody shooting from the logo
when the
now.
scores get to 200.
Analytics say we got to shoot from the logo. Everybody pulling from the logo. That's what the game would evolve into. We went to everybody shoot 3-point shots, now everybody shooting logo shots. Try to get that 4 because analytics say.
Yeah, man, but then it's gonna look like American Gladiators. You know, when they were doing the little tunnels, everybody running around and they got to dump it into different baskets and they all worth different points and stuff. I don't want it to be like that, man. I won't, just leave it how it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you a sport that I find interesting is on the ice. This joint.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
Curling.
What's it called?
Curling.
Yeah. Curling.
I watch curling.
So exciting.
Curling's exciting compared to soccer and baseball.
That's why. You got different phases of scores. Of course, it's gonna be a little more exciting.
And it's each round you get to see head up competition who got the closest in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you get some finality throughout each. I don't know, man. I don't want to take a dump on soccer. It's FIFA season, baby. You know what I'm saying, man?
Come on now. We try to go international here.
Watch it.
Yeah, we try to go international here. We trying to appeal to everybody across the world. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're right. That's fact. Soccer's great, y'all.
Soccer's great.
Football is amazing. Best sport in the world.
Whatever country you from, root for your team, and smoke a cigar while you watch the game. It's got to be a good vibe. Soccer and cigars go hand in hand.
Yeah, there you go. Number just went up after you said that.
It was going down when you were talking bad about soccer. Let's get out of here. Oh, you said something good about soccer. You back in here.
Hey, come back in, man.
Great. Football's great.
Hey, man. Hey, we're gonna switch subjects, man. And this is a strange switch to go from sports to this, but so be it, man. It is what it is. Man, I seen this clip of Ha Davis on Club Shay doing an interview with Shannon Sharp. And he was talking about how he started swinging with his old lady. And this dude was thrashing her to the point where he was like, he didn't want her back afterwards.
Hold on. You said thrashing her.
Yeah, he was thrashing her. Yeah, he said his words was he was dog walking my old lady. And she tried to come hug me after. He like, get away from me. I know you ain't gonna want me after that.
You can't hug up on somebody after that. That's over. You got to give it some time. You got to give it some time. Like
she made her feel more connected to him after that. Maybe she was like, you know what? Thank you for giving me that. I needed to get one like that because you can't do it for me. But thank you for doing. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm good. Now I can come love on you.
I'm good. I can love you again. He thought he was gonna do that to her, like afterwards, go hug her, like thank you for letting me get that poison out of my system. I feel better. Mm-hmm. But instead, she did it, and that's what Diddy was doing with the micro PB. He was like, I can't nail it like that. So let me go get somebody that can do it.
I don't know even if you've watched the video or anybody watched the video. I can't watch the video. I ain't doing it. I ain't pressing play on that. I'm good. I heard that it
video
exists. Oh, you ain't heard about it?
What you the Diddy video?
The Diddy joint. Yeah, the Diddy joint.
Yeah, I ain't watched it, man.
I ain't trying to see that. Look, man. I heard about it. I heard reports on it.
I've had my phone for about 2 months. I really don't want to fill it up with smut and stuff like that at this point in time, man. So my phone is clean. I don't have to worry. I can put my passwords in and feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I like my phone that way. So I ain't even about to think about looking up that Diddy video.
Yeah, don't even open that door. Don't even open that door. Leave it shut. Leave it shut.
But I heard, you know what I'm saying? I heard what I heard, you know. But I say that thing about haha, man, to say, man, people gotta be careful what you wish for, man. Because I think in his mind, he said she did it for him. I think in his mind, he was doing something that was gonna make the relationship better for him, because he was gonna be able to go get him some side without her having to be mad at him because she got to get some side too. Look, we both get to get some side out in the open, and we can get that out of our system, and we ain't got to cheat on each other. I think he thought he was doing the right thing until he had to witness what it looked like. Old lady getting beat down worse than you can do.
I mean,
or better than you can do.
How do you deal with that? How do you stomach that? How do you even like? I don't know if he thought that far. Which is there's no way he could have. There's no way you could have, because just a little bit of thought about that, just enough to make you cringe. Like, nah. I can't pull that off. I can't go to my old lady with that. I can't do it. I can't do that. Because now I got to sit back with the image and the understanding and knowing. Right, it's already bad enough if you think your old lady cheats on you, right? And just the thought of, you know what I'm saying, the action of your woman doing whatever. And going through her emotions of the moment with whoever she was with, that's enough to make you like, get away from me, right? Yeah, you don't want to deal with your lady after this. It's just the thought of that. Just the thought of it. Just the thought. But now the fact that you got an actual image and you got to witness it.
Yeah. That image is going to replay. Every time he closes his eyes to go to bed at night, he's going to be like, he's just going to replay that joint. It's going to kill him on the inside.
You laying in bed with your lady, you spooning her, and you just got a tear just rolling down your eye, rolling down your cheek. You just holding her. Just a silent tear, a little whimper.
The single Native American tear from the commercials back in the day. Like, you just got that joint running down your face, man. That's horrible, man. But you know, hey, look, what's done is done, and he can't break up with her because guess what? It was his idea, so now he got to take it on the chin, like.
Yeah,
that's the
now if you do that, now if you break up with her, you're just a weak man. She gonna look at you as a weak man. You got to sit with feeling like you're a weak man, and then your people ask you why you break up with her, you got to make up a lie. You can't say the real reason why you had to break up with her. You just gotta take that on the chin. I can't do it.
You gotta take it on the chin, man. I'm gonna tell you this though, man. If he's going to do it, he gonna have to shift his mindset because he don't open that door. So now he gotta let go of the ego altogether. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to let go of that whole "this is my possession," and he's gonna have to just. This is what I would say: if he can take on this mindset, she had lovers before me, she will have them after me, and now she's had one with me.
Yeah.
Then it just is what it is. That's what it looks like when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was just me, but that's how it looks when she is with somebody else. I just witnessed it now. So like,
I feel like you can't
find a way to let go of it and just be like, that's.
I feel like you can't win an argument after that either.
But no. What you know? What changes is he now knows he can't win no argument. He thought he could win before, but he couldn't win before either because she already knew.
But he just didn't know he couldn't win.
He just didn't know he couldn't win. She already knew he couldn't win.
Like how I feel like women probably what they do in relationships, they comparing you to the next person anyway. They comparing you to the last, and they comparing you to the potential in the future. If you happen to act up, I can find somebody to replace you who can do it better than you.
Yeah.
And so they got that in the back of their mind, which is why we can never really innately win any argument, like you mentioned. We ain't winning no way. We ain't winning no way. Women always gonna have the upper hand on us, regardless.
With in terms of that, you know what I'm saying? Because you may, if your woman's had any type of history before you, somebody probably did better than you, and somebody probably did worse than you. You know what I'm saying? You probably somewhere in the middle of her people. You know what I'm saying? But guys, you gotta let go of his woman love him for other reasons. She love him for the fact that other guy can't provide the way he does. He's funny.
That's one thing that you have to settle with as a man, is that when your woman deals with you, she got to really fool with you. She got to really like you, because You know, she love you for, like you said, for other reasons. She love you for other reasons.
Yeah.
It ain't just that one thing.
It ain't. Our ego wanted to be that one thing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Well,
she love you for more than that.
I'm the best she ever had. I'm the best she ever had. The best.
That's what we want to think. Or you want to think you the best looking. She had better looking dudes talk to her before. You know what I'm saying? It might not have worked out. They might have played her, but she had better looking guys. She had dudes beat it up harder than you beat it up. She's got to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she likes me for these reasons. I'm the special guy in her life for these reasons. And he'll be able to work it out. Because look, at the end of the day, his woman, she's in that circle now. So she probably can eventually upgrade. But more than likely, if he kick her out that circle, then he's top notch. He's still a top notch catch in terms of successful men. You know what I'm saying in the world.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be able to just run out and just keep grabbing millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for a little while, but she ain't gonna do it forever.
But that's the thing that women, I guess that their part where it gets kind of hard for them is who's gonna take them seriously. You know, so a woman can find a man anywhere. But who's going to take them seriously? That's the issue that they run into, which is why they usually stick with one person. Like, I know this is going to work. I love him, and I'm here because there's so many men who do play. So it's like
they want the stability.
Yeah,
and
they want that.
And
stability.
they find a guy that can give them that. They'll be happy. Like he'll be fine. But boy, that relationship is in shambles until he gets his mind together, though.
Mentally, he won't be. But yeah, like you said, you gotta get his mind together, and that's gonna be an uphill battle. Because I
bet nothing has changed for her. I bet nothing has changed. In her mind, nothing has changed, but in his mind, everything has changed.
Nothing's the same.
Like she watched him too, and she was like, "Yeah, there goes a little stroke." You know what I'm saying? He doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? But
I've been there before. Yeah. She good. She good.
But him, he was like, dang, boy. Hey, man. Hilarious stuff.
Here's the thing. If you're going to swing, though, too, you can't put it with somebody who's worse than you. Because now she's just going to be mad.
Yeah.
Now she's going to be mad.
Her up. You got to throw to the alley.
You got to let her have something better than you.
Lose. Should have never opened the door. Unless you, going back to Diddy, unless you are him who's half gay, so he's can handle it because he's enjoying. And I'm not sure that he loved them girls like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think he loves them as much as he loves his favorite car, but I don't know that he loves them more than that.
Like a possession wise. Yeah. The emotional, probably not. Like, so there's no emotion there. But when you emotionally love a woman, you can't. You can't.
Yeah.
There's no way you can.
Yeah, y'all done been through some stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done went up in life together. Y'all built together. It's different. You know what I'm saying? To go send her out there to get, you know.
The whole Diddy situation, that's different because he just got pledged out of watching. Plus, he can't offer nothing to his woman anyway. So in order to give her what she want, I gotta let her go do this. I gotta let her do that. Plus, like you said, he's half gay, so he's just enjoying the situation, just enjoying watching and spectating.
It's a win-win for him.
Win-win for him. but for a regular dude, it's a lose for us. You ain't gonna win. Ain't no coming out on top. Ain't no coming out on top. Even if you think because you got some side, you good.
Yeah.
Ain't no coming out on top.
Different. Hey, before we move on from this, because I'm ready to move on from it. But I was gonna say this. Speaking of Diddy, and you were saying something about how, well, we both kind of touched on how it'll be hard for her to find somebody else. Now, I think that girl Daphne's gonna do just fine, though.
Yeah,
I think she's gonna find another billionaire at some point in time.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like once you know circles, it's not gonna be hard to stay in that circle. Like they know you. They know you.
But look what she's doing. Her tape has come out. She's an infamous swinger at this point in time. So there's gonna be some rich billionaire dude that's not famous. There's some old white dude that's gonna wife her up, and that's gonna be his kink, and he's not gonna film it, and we'll never know, and she'll just be walking around on some rich white billionaire dude arm like Eve. You know what I'm saying? And they just gonna be doing what they do in private. Like, I think she's gonna be successful. Don't be surprised to see her married in the next 5 years to some billionaire tech guy.
And there would be some women sitting back like, I did everything right, and I can't find a good man, and this woman just got smutted out, and she a billionaire, and she in the billionaires club, and she wiped up. I mean, she not wiped up, but I guess you say wiped up.
She'll be wiped up. She'll be married. She'll take his last name and everything. Man, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of them dudes that got that kink, and once they get older, they can't do their thing, and they just want to watch some black.
Yeah,
and the cuckoos in the world, man. A rich cuckoo's gonna get her because she's already in the cuckoo culture. Like, so that's like marketing. This was marketing for her. Now somebody can be like, ooh, she bad. And she do all that.
Yeah. I'll take her. I'll scoop her up.
Scoop her up. She's perfect. Perfect used car. I want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of having to go do the work of figuring out if somebody's into it.
A certified pre-owned. That's what that is.
Yeah, certified pre-owned, man. You know what I'm saying?
With the extended warranty.
Yeah, extended warranty, everything, man.
All the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles. Old enough where they don't look creepy, young enough where they can still enjoy the way she look. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna get scooped up, man.
That's hilarious. God dog. Anyhow, Jim.
Man, switch subjects again, man. Today I have gone on a Michael Jackson binge that just made me.
Okay.
It made my inner child emotional. Going on this journey, we get on Gen Z so much about how much they suck, but Gen Z has discovered Michael Jackson and they love him and they are uplifting Mike, and it just touched my inner child, who was the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I used to dress up like Mike and perform. I had his concerts on VHS, and I would go put on my button-up shirt and leave it open with my T-shirt underneath, and I had one little glove.
You hit the flat.
I hit the flap, kick the leg, and fling the arm out. Yeah, I knew his whole routine, and my family would make me go perform in front of people. So I would willingly go out and do the choreography. Horrible dancing, but I would do it. I enjoyed it.
He was getting to it.
I wanted to be like Mike. You know what I'm saying? So to see the next generation actually be like, hey, look, we grew up in an era where they told us he was wacko jacko. Mm-hmm. And we were lied to, and we think that you guys were doing it to hide his message is something else I've been hearing said. Because if you look, a lot of those videos I watch, people reacting to Michael Jackson videos and his songs, people were calling Michael Jackson's music high frequency music, and they were like, we can't find that no more. There's no high frequency music. There's no positive message to uplift yourself, to tell you that you can achieve your dreams and work hard and to make the world a better place. Because that ain't what's going on. Everything's sad. Yeah. Mike was really one of a kind, like in terms of that. Like a lot of people don't put out the positive message Mike had in his music. Mike had a lot of positivity in his music.
Absolutely.
To the point where it would be like cheesy to if anybody else tried to do it, you know what I'm saying? To that point, like he went over and beyond with his positive message,
and he made it huge across the world.
Yeah,
huge across the world.
Huge across the world with that. Yeah, biggest in the world. He set the bar and the standard for performances. That generation is looking, and they're now realizing all the artists that took from Mike, and they're also learning that Mike was the one who set this as a precedence for how you perform, how videos look. How, you know, the effort that an artist should put into music, the love that an artist should show to their fans, how Mike would go out his way to, when he found out his fans was getting done wrong with the ticket sales, he would change stuff about it, and he would do his whole, Mike went on and did like whole not concerts, but tours for free and donate the money to charity. And people were impressed to learn that about Mike. Like, you telling me this guy was the pedophile and this guy's whole thing was about changing the world? And then you start learning his story and learning that he was just a kid at heart because he missed out on that. So he didn't learn how the lessons we all learned on how to socialize and be normal. He missed all that.
He didn't have that chance. He didn't have that opportunity.
So they're learning and understanding who he really was. And they like, y'all lied to us. Y'all just wanted to hide this, suppress this man's message because he was the biggest artist in the world. Like, and y'all turned him into something else. And they're loving him, and they're part of the reason why Michael Jackson's numbers grew 50, 60 million, listeners on Spotify. He's got the number one album, number one book, and number one songs
Mike's
and
been gone
movies.
for 17 years, man. Mike's been gone for
Yeah.
17 years. This month, next month, something like that. 17 years. And his numbers are still going up. Still going up. Which is like that's a testament to the work he put in, the product that he put forward. It's undeniable. And like you mentioned, like they try to create this narrative and then they even bounce back through all the negative press. And I mean, some things by optics didn't look right, but it's hard to understand somebody of his magnitude who's lived the manner that he lived to understand what's normal. Like what we consider normal isn't going to be normal to him. Like you can't gauge him off the same barometer that you would gauge a regular person who went to elementary school and middle school and high school and graduated and went to the workforce with their lunch pail and went home and kissed a wife and kids. He didn't have that life, so you can't
Who had friends? He didn't even know what it was like to have friends. He didn't. Where was he gonna meet friends at? Like the engineer. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even have a real friend until he was an adult. Like, so
yeah. So you can't. So the way we tried to, or they tried to paint him based on what was normal to us versus what was normal to him, it was easy to paint that. It was easy to paint that, and like you said, to get away from the message that he was trying to spread overall, and then not to get all that kind of stuff, all the smoke clear, and then now you can just see what it was for what it was, and then now you can make the comparison of things now versus things back then. In the new generation, they're discovering, like you said, without the smoke and mirrors, without the facade that they try to put on him, and having him have to fight through all of that. Yeah, they can see it for themselves, just plain and simple.
And he was standing up for artists. He was fighting the label at the time he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking out against Sony Records. Like, he was
fighting the whole entertainment space, trying to buy
doing everything right.
Stuff. You know what I mean? Like everything. So shout out to Mike. Shout out to the new generation for understanding and latching on to what things are now when it comes to Michael Jackson, and really appreciating him. Like, I think he deserves this last run, even without him being gone for the last 17 years, and now just continue to climb back up. That's a testament to long-lasting work, like long-lasting quality work, and allowing your art to live for you now.
Yeah, they found a quote where and I'm about to slaughter this quote, but there was a quote that he had written in his house. After he passed, they found it where he said something to the effect: "If he gave his soul to his music, then his soul would live on through the music for eternity." And we're getting a glimpse of that at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Where it's still living on. So that's dope to see. I don't know if you heard, but Netflix dropped a documentary on him recently, and apparently people stood tall, man. They lost a lot of subscribers for dropping that, man. A lot of people.
We ain't with that. We ain't trying to hear that. Yeah, I heard it got it didn't get the R. Kelly treatment to where everybody was just stuck on it. They're like, get that out of here. Rejected. They gave it to Matumbo.
They gave it to Matumbo. And I'm happy for it, man. Netflix wrong for that, man. Trying to make some money off of coming the opposite path. Y'all building them up. Let me make some money off of tearing them back down, because that's always been profitable. And it's just but this generation is so conspiracy driven. We get on them for that. They good as they bad, and they bad as they good. And in this situation, I think it's good that the fact that they're so conspiratorial that they're able to just be like, yo, no. We don't believe what y'all said about this dude. Not this one. We going on the other side. We pro Mike these days.
Yeah.
So,
and now we live in this information age to where we can get information for ourselves. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, we were just able to be fed what the media wanted to feed us. So they were able to spin the narrative in the way that they wanted to spin the narrative. Now there's so much information available that we can go get ourselves, and the youth can get themselves, and they know how to get to it. They know how to access that information. Yeah. They know how to find out things for themselves, and you can't pull the wool over people's eyes like that no more.
Yeah, because the information is out there, man. A lot of his cases, people were found out to be people who were already scammers that was trying to run these cases on them. They were trying to hustle other people along the ways. Mike might have settled out on one and that messed him up, in the long run. But that's taking advice from your counsel or your attorneys and whatnot. But other than that, man, a lot of that stuff was proven to be wrong. A lot of the rumors, the people that were under the rumors came out and said, "Mike, you never touched me. What you talking about?" Like,
well, my mom and dad told me to say that. They made me say that because they was about to get some money. Yeah. So I said this because they told me to say it. That ain't really what really happened. I said it because I was told to say it. Yeah. And what they got? What do they have to gain for telling us that now? Mike's been gone. You know what I'm saying? Mike been gone. So if it was true, you think they would stand like you mentioned 10 toes down and say, you know what? Nah, Mike did that. Mike did that because he can't defend himself. So you have to look at maybe there was some fallacies that was put forward because if it was true, all those people that they said that he did that to, especially in the Me Too movement and all this stuff, and everybody coming and speak out for themselves, you would think that
his name ain't one of them.
His name ain't one of them. It ain't one of them. Ain't nobody came out and said, "Yeah, I'm 30 years old now, and that trauma I got from Michael Jackson." I haven't heard anybody from the 90s that was accused, or one of them boys that was accused, come out and say that.
And everybody ain't got nothing but love for him when they speak on him. The people that was close to him or knew him, that's all I hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, that warms my heart to hear this positivity on Mike, man. I just wanted to kind of speak on that, man. Because it's like, dang, man, he went through so much, man. As far as like just the media, he was so as high as he was beloved. He dealt with that negative side too. It was a balance in that, He wasn't here to witness him get this redemption, but he's having a redemption run. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't around for it, and it's just
not around to receive that love that he's getting now.
Yeah, to know it came full circle. It came full circle. The love came full circle. You know what I'm saying? So dope stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick before we start getting to these reviews, have you heard about that Karmelo Anthony thing?
I've been ignoring it, so I don't know who he is. I know he's Karmelo with a K, but I don't know what he did. I know he killed somebody, but that's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to bring it up real quick because I know we talk about like humanity and things and people's names being put out like crazy. But the whole case went not the way that people thought it was going to go or should go, and looking at another race situation potentially for a young person who stabbed somebody, trying to protect themselves. When I first saw Karmelo Anthony's name popping up, I thought they were talking about Karmelo. I'm like, I just saw him on TV. What's going on with Karmelo? He ain't got no case going on. But yeah, so they gave him life?
I think so.
Yeah. For what looked like what should have been potentially considered self-defense or like some manslaughter situation. But overall, as a youth, man, we got to do better, man. Got to do better. Protecting our boys, our young teens, and understanding how to resolve conflict and stuff like that, man. Like that was my biggest takeaway from whether somebody thought it was justice or injustice or not. More so of giving our youth, our young black boys, some education on how to handle conflict and how to get away from things that aren't necessarily good for like as far as interactions, good and positive or less than positive interactions, and to keep ourselves safe from the judicial system. That's the biggest takeaway that I got from the whole situation, because things just ain't gonna go in our favor, man. Whether whether we try to defend ourselves and they kill us and they get off, whether it's like a Trayvon Martin and what's the guy's name, George whatever, you know what I'm saying? Who got not George Floyd, but the guy who killed Trayvon Martin and pretty much got.
I forgot his name.
Or if you try to defend yourself and you end up killing somebody, and then they put you in jail, it's like it's a lose-lose when it comes to lose-lose, and we just got to do better overall as far as how we educate our young black boys.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. That's something I preach to my kids, because I watch how they deal with conflict with one another. My two sons, I have two sons, and my oldest is more he's not good. I don't see him as the fighter. He'll fight because I know he's had a fight at school that I heard about, but it was more so standing up for his friends. But he was kind of trying to avoid conflict. But my youngest, he got some of me in him, and like so I where like when I was young, I would just hit people very very early. It took me a while to figure that one out. Like not if you could get me angry enough, I was just gonna hit you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were gonna have a fight.
But we were taught not to be soft. We were taught not to be soft and to stand up for ourselves and to protect ourselves, right? We were told, like, hey, you gotta go hit them back. Now they hit you, now go hit them back. We were taught that. Don't let nobody.
I was initiating though. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And my young, because I didn't understand the dozens and stuff like that. So man, if you hurt my feelings, I was
you hurt my feelings. I'm gonna hurt you physically.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to talk back. I figured out how to talk later in life. I didn't know how to do that when I was young. It was new. I grew up around all adults. I didn't grow up around kids my age because I was in like a weird stage of my family where there was nobody born 6 years before or after me. So I was just like
so you had nobody to like really.
I was on the island. Okay. Except the adults that was around. So I didn't never have to deal with that. So early on, it was a struggle learning to use my mouth as the weapon or knowing when to back off, which I just figured that out later in life also, when to back off. But my youngest got that same thing. I could see, like, you get him upset, he's just gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm trying to teach my boys that you got to learn how to walk away from a situation before it escalates. When you start seeing it building, get yourself away from it. And it's just like,
and
I
have a 17-year-old now too. So it was like seeing somebody the same age as my son have to go through what they're going through.
Yeah.
Gotta teach them better, man. That's what that taught me.
Yeah, most definitely, man. It's like you said, we might have been taught one way, and there's a part of me that's like, no, I'm being hypocritical, but it's not from a bad place. It's the right information. You know what I'm saying? To tell my kids to do different from what I did. You know what I'm saying? Once you, like they say, you knew better, you do better. And it's just like, I want my kids to be tough, but I don't want them to be stupid. Like, go prevent if you can.
Yeah, man. But anyway, just want to touch on that for a quick second before we got out of here and started reviewing these cigars, because I got a review for you.
I'll go there. I'll go first because I don't have a review for you. I mean, I got a review, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's regular review, So for this Macanudo Maduro, this is I'm halfway into this stick at this point, so I've been doing some puffing on it. But I would say it's had a good draw, overall solid construction on it. The aroma in the air is decent, nothing special, nothing to write home about. As far as the tasting notes of the cigar, I would say that it's got some chocolatey notes, some heavy coffee notes in it, a lot of toastiness to it, to the point where it gave a dryness to the stick at certain points that I didn't always enjoy, but it was kind of like that finish. That finish was toasty, and I don't know. I don't always love a toasty finish. Sometimes if done right, you know what I'm saying, but it just depends. Some cedar notes. And I would say a little bit of spice. And as I'm entering this stage, I'm entering more of a chocolatey, nutty phase of it that is actually very pleasurable that I'm just now starting to hit. I wish I'd hit it a little sooner, but we're finishing up at this point in time. But I would say this cigar I saw was rated a 90 when I picked it up. I wouldn't quite go as high as a 90, I guess. But in our world, I'll go 3.9, and maybe this will cross into a 4 as I continue, because I'm really starting to get to a point where everything's going real smooth and becoming real pleasurable. But I'll say 3.9, possibly a 4. You know what I'm saying? Is where I'm gonna go for this, from 1 to 5. That's my rating.
You know what? I kind of expected it from Macanudo. They're gonna get you a 3. They're gonna get you in the 3s. They're gonna get you in the 3s. I'll be hoping for some of these cigars that
it's a high 3 though, very high 3. You know, high quality
that I innately associate with the 3s. A high 3 is good. I want to see a few of those. Macanudo is one of those names that I consider a high 3 type of cigar. I don't know if you've ever had too many that cross over into the fours, but I would like to see him cross into the fours. Come on, Macanudo, you got to give me one. Got to give me one.
Well, when it's rated a 90, you would think it would cross into that range. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's a high score.
Yeah.
It's a B, but it's a very high B. And I guess a 3.9 is a high B, so maybe it is perfect.
It correlates. So it correlates.
Maybe so.
Yeah. But hey, man. So shout out to Macanudo doing what it does. But this Padron, man, very, very enjoyable stick. Really chill stick. From first light to now, the aroma has been really, 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 really pleasurable. Like it sits nicely in a box of just goodness of what you look for whenever you smoke a cigar. You know, some give you something that's elaborate, some aroma don't give you enough. This just gets you right there, and it just puts you in that mindset and that vibe that it's cigar time for me. That's what this Padron 1964 Family Reserve 85 has done. As far as tasting notes, when it comes to the profile, the intensity profile, it was really high on the meter when I looked at the Cigars International. But as far as the intensity, not very intense from my perspective. It's just nice and chill. The tasting notes, not too much spice. Gives you more of a laid back cashew nut type of flavor. Some good earth with it. Just that cashew earth. And then once I got into the second, third, I started getting a little bit of mocha and black cherry, like a dark black cherry type of tasting to it. So just a hint of something sweet, but like a dark cherry sweet. All the flavors marry very well. Came out nice balance, easy smoke, very well flavored, very well balanced. Construction pretty good. Aroma nice. I did have to relight it, but I think that was I'm gonna say that was a me thing. Maybe I didn't toast the foot, intense enough because we had to get the show going. So I'm gonna say it was on me. It was on me. But when it comes to the cigar, man, and the Padron family, I'm in it, man. I'm in it to win it. It's 1964. I loved it, and I'm gonna give this one a 4.6.
That's what I knew you were gonna say. I said 4.546 in my head. 4.546. 4.6. Okay.
Definitely smoke this one again. I'm still trying to find my favorite Padron, and this might be one of them. This is a really good cigar, man. I'm in the family. Changing my last name to Padron.
This is your Padron.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's what it is, man. Well, that's this week's episode of Cigars and Everything Else podcast, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep your cigars up high.
Yes,
Don't be out here swinging with them girls, boy, unless you can handle it.
Do what you can handle. Only do what you can handle.